Hello friends and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a pickups video, but a pawn shop pickups video, and I think I got some pretty cool stuff, so here we go. Here's one I couldn't find anything on the internet about, so I went ahead and grabbed it. They're young, they're in love, they kill men, girlfriends, I don't know. From the creators of the cult classic Killer Nerds. So if you've got any information on this, please leave it in the comments below. I don't even know what this is. It was just really hard to find any information for it, so I just went ahead and got it. I couldn't find anything for it on the internet, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. I thought it looked pretty wild. I don't know anything about it. Girlfriends. So I had to grab that one. It was just too weird. I also grabbed one called The Break. Don't really know much about this one either. It just looked like it was out of print and going for a little bit on Amazon. So I just went ahead and got it. Kind of looks like a little bit of a thriller, drama kind of movie. Not really for sure. And it comes in one of these weird, old city case things. So figured I'd grab it. It looked kind of interesting. It's got Vincent Van Patten in it. It's got Martin Sheen in it too. So I don't know. This one looks kind of odd, but like I said, this seems like it was going for a little bit on eBay or Amazon. So I just grabbed it. And I got Father's Day, just one of those weird kind of horror action slash, I don't know, just crazy movie. And this is just the single disc Trauma. I know this come out on Blu-ray, but I just figured I'd grab this since I seen it at the old pawn shop. Pretty wild looking. It's kind of got a cool case to it. It just looks like an old rental or something, the way they done it. Looks pretty neat. Well, they've got little stickers on it and stuff. Pretty cool. And then it looks like it's kind of old and stuff. The paper does on the side. It's all faded out looking. But I just figured I'd grab it because it kind of looked looks like it'd be pretty good. It's just a very oddball movie that I've seen reviews of, just a very weird one. So that's Father's Day. Then I got one that I remember liking a long time ago, 7 Days to Live. It's like they go to this house or something and it kind of makes the person go mad, but every time they see a sign, they'll see 7 days to live, it'll say 7. Then a 6 will appear somewhere, just a road sign or something. It's a pretty wild movie. I think it's kind of I don't know, Amityville Horror, maybe. I don't know, something like that, maybe. It's an old Lionsgate. I remember liking it pretty good. Thought it was pretty good fun, so I just figured I'd grab another copy of it. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But hopefully it's as good as I remember. Then I got a sealed copy of Body Doubles. I remember this movie was kind of crazy too. Just a very weird movie. It's kind of fun, but just a very weird one, an oddball movie. I've watched it. It's been a pretty good while, but it was a very oddball. And it had a weird ending to it too, if I remember right. Just a very weird one. You can't believe everything you see, especially in this movie. That's a Body Double. And I thought it was pretty cool being sealed, so grabbed it too. Then I got Boris Karloff in Black Sabbath, a Mario Bava collection. And this is one of those snapper cases. And this is from Image. Kind of cool fold-out thing there. Pretty neat. With some write-ups, and there's the disc. Not really a big fan of these snapper cases because once you mess them up, it's over with. But I thought this one was in good shape. So I figured I'd go ahead and grab it. Looked pretty cool. Widescreen European version. The Three Faces of Fear. Pretty neat. I'll have to check this one out. It's been a long since I've seen it, and you can see their Image Entertainment. They usually do a pretty good job on most of their stuff. So I couldn't resist grabbing this. Boris Karloff and Black Sabbath. And success, I actually found a Near Dark in the actual cover. I couldn't believe it. It's not in the best shape in the world, but I mean, you know, this one's pretty old, so I'm not really complaining. The discs are in good shape. Like I said, I've found this thing quite a few times, at least 3 or 4 times. I've never found one actually in the box, so I thought that was pretty cool. But of course, it's an Anchor Bay. I was glad to get this one, and it comes it's pretty tight in there too. There we go. Usually that's how I find it, in just the little thing. Case is pretty nice. Like I said, it's a little wore down, but I mean, you're not gonna. First time I've ever found one in it, so I wasn't gonna pass it up. Of course, it kind of opens like this, and it comes with a little booklet. There you can kind of see the people in the movie. Pretty cool. Near Dark. Of course, it's the 2-disc. There's the movie, and then there's the bonus features, so pretty cool. So I was glad to get this with the case, even though it's messed up a little bit, but I wasn't going to complain. So cool. Near Dark, Pray for Daylight. And I also found a copy of the Monster Squad on DVD, a 2-disc 20th anniversary edition. I always liked this movie. I thought it was pretty fun. The End of the World Starts at Midnight. Monster Squad. I thought that was pretty cool. Just to pick this up. I've actually got this on Blu-ray, but I figured I couldn't pass it up on DVD either. You know, get it for, I didn't give much for it, so I think this is probably out of print too, so I wasn't gonna let it, you know, sit there and somebody else grab it. Comes with a cool little card. Paper there. I guess the write-up of the telling about it a little bit. Pretty neat. And of course, there's the disc 1, the DVD, and then there's disc 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, like I said, I've already got it on Blu-ray, but I wasn't gonna pass it up getting the 2-disc edition of it on DVD, and it's in pretty decent shape. It's not too bad. So that's the Monster Squad, pretty cool. And then I got Dark Nature. It's a Troma, and on Blu-ray. I think I've seen this movie. I'm not really for sure though. Tense, twisted, shocking, and very bloody. And it's actually still sealed, because I tried to open it up to look at the disc, and I could only open the bottom up because it's still got that seal on it. So that's pretty cool. So I was happy to pick this one up on DVD. I've heard a lot of people said, some people said they liked it, and then some people said it was awful. So I'm not really for sure which one this one is. So if it's any good or not. So leave in the comments below if you've seen any of these movies, and you know, just tell me what you think. But especially this one, I'm really kind of wondering about this one. But you know, a sealed copy, you know, so it shouldn't be too bad. But plus, I didn't give much for it. I can always trade it away if I don't like it. So ticks all the right. Let's say I haven't got my glasses on. Ticks all the right slasher boxes. Should say checks, but whatever. Am I reading stuff wrong here? I don't know. Has cult following written all over it, so maybe it's a good one. Some people said it was real good, and like I said, some people didn't like it at all. So Dark Nature. And I found another copy of The Relic out in the wild, I guess you could say. So I was happy about that. Pretty cool little movie right here, and this one's out of print. I don't know if they've made any more copies. This one isn't one that's like a real high price to get, but I was glad to pick it up in the wild. You know, just finding stuff like this is pretty cool, and this one's in really good shape. The corner's a little messed up on it right there, but other than that, it's in perfect shape. The disc is in really good shape. So like I said, I like this kind of oddball creature feature. So I was definitely glad to pick this up, you know, just find it in the wild. 2 thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert, so that's pretty good. Gave it 2 thumbs up. like I said, I wasn't gonna pass it up finding this in the wild, even though I've got already got a copy of it. But I'll take 2 because I didn't give very much for it anyways. So pretty cool. So like I said, that'll be all for my pawn shop pickups video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, have a good one. See ya.